Sadhanas on sleep. Now many people think yogis sleep. No, yogis don't sleep. The reason why yogis don't sleep is they sit and go to sleep. Now, if you take the Tibetan Buddhism, they have a sleep, what you call it as a sleep chair. You can sit in the chair, relax yourself. As you chant, you will go into the sleep. And in fact, this is a very important sadhana for dying. When you die, when you sit down and die like a lion. If you see a Yukteswar Giri, he died like a lion by sitting. If you see Robert Peng, he died, Robert Peng's guru, he also died in the sitting posture. If you are a great yogi, you will not die in the sleeping posture, you will die in the sitting posture. For this sadhana in the night is very important. In Christianity, it is called as a night vigil. But the problem with the night vigil is many of them sleep in the morning. You are not allowed to sleep in the morning in the higher stages. In the lower and in the beginner stages, you are allowed to sleep. Now, as you do this sadhana, you can slip into the higher astral or you can slip into the lower astral. There can be a lot of psychic attack from the lower beings from 12 to 4. What you call it as the Akala Vela. The Akala Vela, where the lower spirits are accessing the whole world. Now it is just before the Brahma Muhurta, and there is a lot of lower spirits you can see. As you're doing the sadhana, you can see in the astral through your third eye. You can see the Bhutas, Pretas, Pishashas, Dakini, Yakshini, and normally I find it very difficult to sleep because there is a lot of psychic attack which happens during the night. And you will find it very difficult to do. They will do Uchatan, they will do Maran. Maran means as you are sleeping, the whole black vortex will open up and it will get connected to Antakarna and you feel like dying and you are getting slipped past into the Vaitrani river. Now you'll have to get up, you'll have to chant and push your back into it. Now this is a very important sadhana. It is called as the sadhana of sleep. Now you need to take a mantra and or any kind of visualization and you need to do it, and the Tibetan Buddhist ask you to keep a particular devata in the heart and go to sleep, because the heart is the center of the sleep and the center of the dream is the Vishuddhi, and therefore you will have to you cannot sleep in this sadhana. You need to be a full-time guy, you need to be a full-time professional. It is called as the dream yoga, it is called as the Bardo Todal. Now, there are various stages to it, dream yoga, Bardo Todal, and as you go in profound, that you cannot literally go to sleep, but yet you will not be tired, yet you will not be very disturbed, because you require only half an hour or 1 hour of deep sleep. You can go to astral, all your 8 chakras will open up. The 8th chakra is the what you call Urdhva Varitas, and you will absorb energy very fast and you will come back to the personal reality. Now some people do astral travel, which is very good across as a person. You can do the astral travel. Now these are higher sadhanas. Now you have to do astral travel and then you should do the night vigil. Then slowly you should be able to chew the sadhana and move across it. The higher Tibetan lamas used to practice this. For this you cannot meet the world, you cannot see people. Slowly your energy will withdraw from the world. You will find it very difficult to travel and meet the Prime Minister and President because they are also astral beings. The very important part of the sadhana is to treat the real world as a dream. You suppose somebody is sitting in front of you, you should treat them as a dream. You should treat the object as a dream. So when you go into the dreams, you should be able to manipulate the objects. You should be able to come to the point where everything is a projection of the mind. Everything is a projection of the mind, including the physical body is a projection of the mind. Of course, it's a very tough sadhana to do. Many of the people who take drugs, alcohol, the agoris who do all these variety of things want to go into the astral world very easily, because and also open up the third eye and the visualization, the visual cortex will open up. But very important is to sit and not go to sleep in the lying down posture. That is very important. Now you must understand that only a sadhak who is doing the real sadhana can do all these things. We can't teach in a workshop because I don't have time. For example, tonight I will be attacked astrally, I know that, and therefore I need to prepare myself by closing my aura, putting the chakra, and going to the astral safely and coming back. Now, every day you will encounter different beings and all that thing. How can you talk? How can you put a workshop where you will have time? Remember, the great masters had only 9 or 10 disciples. Now, if you go to Gopi Chand, he will have 10 or 20 people practicing in his academy for international circuit. So, these are all sadhanas which are based on the extraordinary level, not the simple way of doing marketing for people and what you call it as being the insurance agent, being the guru agent, getting all the people, collecting money and doing that. All that won't work. You need to be a full-time sadhak in this, and you need to be a great professional meditator to do this. You need to treat the world as an illusion, as a dream itself. Brahma Satya Jagan Mithya. Ram Naam Satya hai, Sabko Mithya hai. The word of the God will be the real. This body is unreal, this mind is unreal, everything is unreal. In the bardo it will be very, very difficult. There will be a lot of twist and turn which will happen. Slowly you will go into the Sushupti, where you will end up in the consciousness, where the Shankara talks about the 4 levels of sleep. And remember, everybody goes into the bardo every day. They go into the dream world. It's just that they are unconscious. You need to do it conscious again and again. Just like Jalaluddin Rumi says, my heart has to get broken open by hitting on the ground several times. This is a very tough sadhana to do. I wish you all the best. If somebody wants more personal guidance, they can read the book Bardo Todal. They can read the book on Dream Yoga, and also they can get the Tibetan chair where they can sit and meditate and they need not go to sleep across. I wish you all the best. Since I cannot take personal students and I cannot practice in a group, I am just sharing this information. May it be useful to you. May my words be lamp to you walking in the dense forest of spirituality. May I be useful to you more than what you are useful to me as a person. Thank you so much.